Hey, we're TopHouse, your van life buddy's second favorite folk band. And today we're breaking down our brand new song, I Still Do. 'Cause I still do. Well, let's dive into this song a little bit.
3, 2, 1, play.
Go. Ask me if I think of you after all these years. Ask me if I think there's more to learn. Ask me if I feel like all the laughter's worth the tears. Ask me if I feel the flame still burn.
If you were to play this song, traditionally you'd play it 1-5-4 chord progression, which would sound like this. But we here at TopHouse LLC, we decided to take the 5 chord and make it minor. So it sounds like this. There's a cool mystique about it when you add it that way. It's less peppy. It's almost more mature.
That's a good way to put it.
Almost like a seasoned love.
It's kind of like that song by Cher.
Yeah, which one, Andy?
Do you believe in life after love?
Do you believe in life after love?
They also ask questions in that song.
Yeah.
Exactly. 'Cause I still do. I still do. Those like background vocals, it's kind of throughout the whole song, but that's like another sort of pad element that's really fun to put in.
Adds the lush, the lushness.
One of the things I love about this song is the rhythmic element behind. There's sort of like an undercurrent throughout it, and that like the da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, like behind the behind the choruses. Ask me if I love you like I did when we were kids. Ask me if you're still all I adore. Ask me if I feel like I would do it all again. Ask me if I love you more and more. 'Cause I still do.
You know what I really like about this song? I like the violin arpeggios on the second chorus.
Oh.
They go like do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
It was trying to. That was part of the process, is trying to figure out where those should go.
Fade in and out, crescendo and decrescendo.
Yeah, because I think there was a version we
Italian
had
for
that was a
fade in
little
and
bit
out.
bigger. It was like doodle 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 doodle, and that was like too much.
Whenever I hear violin arpeggios like that, I think of Master and Commander for some reason. I think of like a ship, like we did that a lot, and I think Vanity has that a lot. Just like, just makes me think of the ocean. I still do.
Your solo, William, is pretty interesting because I think traditionally when it came in, it was like a kind of like a little ascending thing, but it ended up being like a which is a cool breaking of the expectations. Same with the keys solo too. Afterward, it's not so.
Sort of shifts into a different mode briefly.
Yeah.
Okay, there's like this whole instrumental breakdown. And I feel like that was a really fun time in the studio. Starts with the violin solo, and then there's a little piano solo, and then it just goes into like just acoustic guitar, and then everything kind of builds in.
This reminds me of the rule of 3. We use it twice, where like...
Well, that's not the rule of 3.
That's the...
Back up, cowboy.
In composition, there's this idea that if you do something twice, that's boring. If you do it 4 times, that's too much. But if you do it 3 times, it's just right. And we do that with the little guitar riff. We also do it with a number of instrumentals where there's 3 of them. See, so it's not boring and predictable, but it's also not too much.
I like the part where everyone does the do-do-do-do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do. And then I also really like after the instrumental, everything kind of like breaks down and it's sort of just the vocals with a
little filter
like guitar
on
or
it.
whatever. And then the electric guitar is like da-da-da, and then everything comes back in. And that,
Yeah.
I think that's one of my favorite parts of the song.
I still do. I still do.
I do love that chorus where everything drops out right after, like that, just that effect. Is that a low pass he's got on?
Yeah, I think so.
And the harmonies in that last chorus too, like everything layered over each other.
Do you guys remember,
So nice.
like at the end there's a high harmony. It's like way up there.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember there was some like artifact or just mysterious sound?
Yeah.
We couldn't find it because it only appeared when it was like 2 or 3 tracks were playing at the same time. It was some kind of overtone that appeared out of nowhere. And it was so cool. We turned it into a harmony. We just
Yeah.
like sang that.
Do you
Sort of
remember
just
that?
like the universe
Yeah.
plopping a harmony in your lap. But it was so confusing because we all heard it and they couldn't identify it on an individual track. We were just
Yeah.
hunting that down for like 10 minutes.
I still do. I still do. Ask me if I think of you after all these years.
This song actually came about from, I think it was your parents, William, which is funny because the last song breakdown we did was Good Hands. And I swear I'm not like obsessed with your parents. It's just that your parents asked, they were like, hey, if you end up writing a song for our, 25th or 30th wedding anniversary or something like that. I was sitting around sometime afterward and just came up with this tune. And it was starting to feel kind of like anniversarial, if that's a word. Is that a word?
It is, yeah.
So if you're
cool. I
out
didn't
there,
know that.
William's
That's cool.
parents, love me more than your own son.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
I remember you when you showed this song, at least to me, but like a super rough demo way back in the day. I don't even know if we thought it would be a release.
But this is kind of like an early version of, it was in a different key and it's different tempo and everything. Let me see if this will work.
So boring.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Ask me if I think of you after all these years. Ask me if I feel the flame still burn.
Are you on fire? Is that what is happening?
Most of our songs, like pretty much all of them, minus like 3, we've self-produced, just the 4 of us or any combination of the 4 of us in the studio together. This is actually one of the few songs that we've done with a producer.
And for people at home who don't know what a producer is, basically they're just like another person in the studio to help you bring a song together. And they add their own little flavor, but generally a good producer will help just tease out what's already in an artist. And when we worked with Eric, it was just sort of like getting an extra perspective to help tease out a little bit of this tune.
Sort of like how Captain Kirk sort of teases the best out of his ship crew.
That's right, Joe.
Yeah.
That's-
Tickles it out of him.
Yeah.
Just tickles it right out.
But we have a friend, Eric Coveney, and he's actually played bass on a couple of our tracks.
We don't usually have a bass player on a song. We had Eric throw down bass on this song, And if you listen, the bass lines get real tasty towards the end. And it
But-
also blends really well with the piano,
Yeah.
which is usually the bass in TopHouse songs. So it's nice to have a little bit of extra juice in there from a low-end enthusiast like myself.
That seems like a sweet bumper sticker.
Low-end enthusiast.
Also, the drums, like percussion in this song, is really tasty. I think I think Eric did most of that. He did a really great job.
So we don't have a
Kinda got
traditional
this,
drum
like-
kit. So
Yeah, we don't do a drum kit live, and none of us are percussionists, but, there's a lot of percussive elements in our music.
Technically, the piano is a percussion instrument.
It's true.
If you hit it hard enough.
We all got in the studio together and sort of recorded the entire thing, or like laid out a version of this song. And then we like left it for a few months, and we came back. We're like, let's do a completely different version.
But then we came back however long later, and we were like, let's not worry about recording anything. What if we just like got it feeling good in the room? And then it got really fun from there.
Which that's sort of normally our approach, I feel like, to a lot of songs is we'll even like play a lot of them live here and there, like sprinkle them into shows here and there just to get a feel for it before we ever touch the recording booth. It's cool to go back into the studio after leaving it for a while, and it felt really good the second time around.
Yeah, it's just puzzling everything together. Mostly, I feel like that's what making a song usually is. It's just a puzzle game, except your entire livelihood and reputation is at stake.
Well, thanks everyone. That was our song I Still Do by us, TopHouse. If there's another song you would like us to talk about, then let us know
Let us know.
in the comment.
Okay.